Okay. You're not seeing my screen sharing, are you? Wait.
No, no.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Just going to test out if you can hear me. If you can please write in the chat. Hi, Marvin. Okay. Yes, you can hear me. Great. Thank you, Corey, Jacques, and Robert. Thank you very much for that. And I'm going to share my screen. And told me before that was an issue, but hopefully it's going to be working. Yeah, it's not working for some reason. Window entire screen. Nope. Okay. Well, okay. I have a presentation ready for you guys, and unfortunately, it is not allowing me to share. So let me quickly think. Okay. Why is this not working? Okay. Sorry about that. Just give me a couple of seconds. Well, thank you all for joining on this beautiful Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's to everybody. Today we're doing the advanced reporting webinar. Just gonna try quickly something and then share my screen with you because it seems that it's not working properly. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go with. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen and hopefully it is working. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Tell me if it works. Yes. Yes. All right. Correct? You can see my screen? If someone can, yep, you can see it. Wonderful. Okay. Sorry about that. Thank you for your patience. So hi, everyone. Welcome to the Advanced Reporting webinar. My name is Abigail. I'm a Senior Customer Success Manager here at Atera. And actually, today is my 3 years anniversary in this wonderful company. So thank you all for being here. And just a little bit about what is on the agenda of today. I'm going to do a quick introduction of Atera, and then I will continue with the live demo. Then I will share some resources that you guys can have in terms of more webinars, some knowledge base article where you can contact our support team, and then there will be a live Q&A. Just so you know, I have 2 of my colleagues here on the line, Shayna and Nir, who will be assisting us today and basically going to answer your questions. So any questions that you may have throughout this webinar, please send in the Q&A part on your screen, and they will answer you wherever they can. Okay, so let's continue here. So this is Atera. We have users all over the world in 105 countries. Okay, and here at Atera we are over 200 employees globally. We have the platform translated in 3 languages. We have in English, German, and in French. We also have over 11,000 customers worldwide, and as mentioned, in a lot of different countries. We have about 3.5 million endpoints are being managed by our customers. We have MSPs, ITDs, small businesses, bigger businesses, and everyone is using Atera's RMM to monitor their devices, their customers' devices or employees' devices. And there is about 306 million automated monthly IT action in Atera. Atera is, you have the RMM and the PSA, and there's a lot of automations to help you guys work faster, more efficiently. That's the whole entire purpose of Atera. So definitely utilize that if you haven't done it already. Okay, let's go to the live demo. All right. Okay, stop sharing. Okay. I will be sharing my screen now with the platform, which is this. Okay. All right, you should be seeing my screen. Okay. All right, so in Atera, important to know that we have 3 types of reporting. We have the classic reports, which is available under all plans, okay? Whether you're on the MSP or the ITD, you have the classic reports. Then our second tier plan, which is the growth on the MSP, and the expert on the ITD, you will have access, that will give you access to the advanced reporting right here, which is 7 additional reports are available to you guys. And then the top 2 tier plans have access to the advanced report editor, where you can customize your own report. So these are the different types of reports we have in Atera, and you can find them right here under your report tab on your console. So I would quickly go over the classic reports because this is not what the webinar is about, but I definitely want you guys to know the classic reports. These are our legacy reports. That's what we've had since the beginning of Atera, and it gives you a lot of information on the RMM side and the PSA as well. So I'll just mention a few reports that are the mostly used reports by our customers. So under the monitoring, so that's the RMM side, you have the auditor report, which gives you an overview of all the devices that you have in your Atera account. It gives you a lot of metrics, alerts. Antivirus tells you, if it's what type of workstation it is. So definitely great to have right here. If you want to get some information about your patching statuses, you can find that here in patch and automation feedback, as well as these, but this one is one of the mostly used reporting when it comes to patch and automation feedback. You can have a report on software inventory. You see all the software that's on a device. You can even, for some of the softwares, you can do a silent install, and if so, then you will be able to uninstall it directly from this report. If not, you'll have to go under your devices and send a script, for example, and remove the software. Here you have technician comparison, so that's more for the managers to see how the team is going. That is for the ticketing side of things. And then under profitability, one really used report is the timesheet. Gives you a lot of information on your tickets, so definitely check it out. And just for you guys to know, in general, in Atera and all the reports that we offer, you can export them in either a PDF or a CSV file, and you can also schedule a report to be sent either internally, so to your colleague, to your management, or outside of people who do not have a license in Atera. So for example, if you're an MSP, you can send that directly to your client, and if you're an ITD customer, you can send that to management that do not have a user in Atera. So just for you to be aware of this feature that we offer. Now I'm going to go to advanced reports. So again, this is included in our second tier and up plan. Sorry about that. And then you click on a report here, Here already, if you can see a dashboard, this dashboard is a customizable dashboard, and that is on the third tier of the reports that we have, which is the editor reports, where you're able to create your own dashboard. In Atera in general, you also have a dashboard here that gives you a lot of information that you can move around some of the dashboard and even remove some if you don't want to have that information. However, in the editor report, you are able to create dashboards that you can find right here. Okay, so if I click on the report, so this is a viewing report. So there's 7 additional reports here that you can have access to. Most of them, about 4 of them, are on the ticketing side, and then 2 of them are on the hardware information, and 1 is on the custom assets that you have in Atera. So I will go through a few of them. Let's go through the hardware inventory. Very important one, gives you a general overview of all the PCs, all the Windows, Mac devices that you have inside Atera. It gives you the CPU core count, the clock speed, operating system, a lot of metrics here. You even have this one right here. It gives you a lot of information on the disk of your devices. As you can see here, you can also apply filters. So if I click here, I want to choose, okay, I want to choose one customer. I'm going to do that here. I click on this one. It will only give me the metrics that I want on that specific customer. You have some folders that you can filter by a different type of device, environment, etc. And here, if I click on here, this is where I'll be able to download my my report. As I mentioned, you can have either PDF or CSV. You can have it fit into a dashboard. You can, a bit more options here. You can schedule the delivery. You can send it directly to a customer or to upper management if you want. And here you can just reset the filter that I've applied here. So that's one of the reports that is in the advanced reporting. You have the custom assets report. So that is, for example, material that you cannot put an Atera agent on, but you still want to know, who has what. It's kind of like a material inventory, if you will, and you can then create a report based on that. So you can see here all the information, the asset type. By the way, you can do it here, click on asset, and this is how you create an asset, or you can do it directly under your customer or under your site. Then you have the description, depending on the information that you've added on these custom sites, and also custom assets, and also you have the ability of adding custom fields to those assets, and you will see the custom fields that you've added right here. And again, just like the previous report, you can apply some filters if you want. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go over to the ticketing side of things. So this is a ticketing report on all of your customers or sites, depending on which plan that you are on. So you see a lot of filters that you can apply: ticket type, priority, impact, source, alert status, name of the customers, by technician. You can also do by date. It gives you a lot of information, the total tickets, the time duration, how many customers, the SLA here. You have some information here on the SLA. And then if you look at the bottom, you have your list of customers, number of tickets, how long you've worked on it. So it's a bit more granular than what you have right here. Oops, why did you click on that? And if I click on ticketing summary, so an additional information on the tickets that you can find right here in this report as well. If a technician has been assigned, the SLA again here, the tickets created by day of the week. So it's a bit more information on the tickets compared to the customer tickets summary that we found. And then last one, I'll do the technician overview. That's more for the manager if he wants to see how the team is doing, how much they've worked on a ticket, how many tickets have they worked on, their average time response, if they went over the SLA. You have the whole entire team right here. So just a lot of information for you to oversee what's going on the team and see if maybe there's a gap in between some technicians and how you can fill that gap. If you see that, okay, Also for the SLA, you went over, okay, how can you work on that to make sure that the technicians respect the SLA. Okay, so this is for the advanced report viewing that is available on the growth plan, the expert, and the third and fourth tier. Now I'm going to go into the customizable reporting, which is included on the third tier and above. And you have to choose different, like a data set first, before you go in. For example, what you want to do for agent, tickets, device. You have also some custom fields. So this is rather new, that you are with the custom fields that you've created in Atera, whether it's under the agent or the ticket, you can create a report according to this data. And then other categories that you have here. But first, when you want to choose a report, you first need to choose a data set. So I'm just going to choose device, and then I'm going to go ahead and build my report. I'm going to show you how you can create a customizable report. So this is where you come into when you first select the data set, and you can see here a lot of different fields. You can open them, see all the information that you want to add onto this report, different categories. As you can see here, you can type if you want. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start building my report. So I want my customer name. Then let's see, I also want to know who the end user is. So I'm just going to create a general report on my devices. Just want to get some information on that. So I'm just going to go and click on the field that I want. I want to see the folder name. Let's see under a device view what I can take. I'm going to type in right here so you can see how that works. For example, I want the OS type. Then let's see if I can get the serial number. Great. Then I want to get the BitLocker information and know that's available here. What else can I add? The agent version, the Atera agent version. I want to see what's going on with that as well. I want to get some information on the last seen date of the agent and who is the last logged in user. Okay, so here are all the fields that I want in this report. As I mentioned, you can just choose any of the fields that you have here and you see all the fields that have been used, or you can just click here and you see which ones are in use. Once I'm done creating it, I'm just going to click on run, and that's going to give me all the data that I want. See, a lot of information. If I decide that I don't want one of them, I can actually just click here and remove if I want to. I can also move around some columns. Okay, if I want in the order like this, I can do it like that to get all the information. And you see it's really quick. It'll happen in a couple of seconds. And then I can also attach a filter. So for example, as I mentioned, you can schedule your reports to be sent out once a month, once a week, whatever you want. But I want to send actually this report and send that directly to a specific client. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to filter by a customer name. And like that, it will just be just the information on that specific customer. Okay. And then I can just click on here, save and schedule. Oh, no, that's for if I want to create a dashboard. Apologies about that. If I want to send it, this is where I would do it. I can decide which type of file that I want, who will be emailed to, if I want to send a custom message, and then a bit more information here. Okay, I'm just going to remove this just for the purpose of this example. And there is a possibility of creating different type of charts. Of course, it needs to be correlated with the information that you want. So of course, for this one, it's going to be a table, but I do have other examples for you guys where I will show you how to create, for example, a pie chart, a column table. And then here, and like I mentioned before, you can create your own dashboard. So if I'm satisfied with this table, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to save that as a new dashboard. Let's say this one is my device information, and then I can select a folder. No, it's a new dashboard. So let's do, sorry, advanced report February 14th, and then save it. And then that will be on my dashboard. I can click here and go directly to it, but I'm not going to show you that now. I'll show you after, once I've created all of my tables on my dashboard. And by having a dashboard, it allows me not to go in and recreate a report all the time. I create a one-time report, and then I can just apply filters on that if I want on my dashboard. So that's one way of creating a report. I'm going to click on new report. Now I want to create a report on agents. I'm going to build a whole entire new report. And I want an overview of all the antivirus I'm using on my devices, okay, on my customer's device. So I'm going to type here, and I'm going to type antivirus. Okay, I want the name, great. Then I want the count. That means I want to know how many agents I have. So I'm just clicking on count, and I'm just going to run it. Oh, it's just a simple one, to the point, love it. And then here, if I click on visualization, so either I can have it as bars, I can have it as a table, just like right here. You can have it as scatter spot, or for this one specifically, I think it's best to have it as a pie. And this is the report that I want. Perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and save that to an existing dashboard, which is, hopefully I can find it. Perfect. This one, and my title is antivirus. And I'm going to save it to my dashboard. So you see, super easy. I just clicked on a couple of fields that I wanted to have. As you can see here, we have 2 fields, and this is my pie chart that I will have in my dashboard. I'm going to click on this, and I want to create. Now I want to go and I want information on tickets. So I'm going to click on tickets here. I want to build a report, and my report that I want now is I want to know how many tickets I have according to the different type of ticket that I have in Atera per month. Okay, so same thing here. You have all this information that you can choose. And by the way, if I click on all of this and I decide, okay, I don't want that, I can just click again, and then those fields will be removed. But just for the sake, okay, I want the ticket type. Perfect. I'm going to click on type here. I also want the count, right? Because I want to know how many tickets do I have under this ticket type. And then I want to know, I want a date frame. So I'm going to click on a date, and then it's going to be create a date, let's say month. I want it per month. Did I click on that? Perfect. And then I'm going to run that information. Okay, so here are my incident types. That's per month and how many tickets. However, I want the ticket type to give me under all the month and the tickets. So I'm going to do a pivot table on this one. I'm going to pivot this one specifically. I can do that directly from here, or when I click on in use, you can click on this one and that will pivot the data. And let's see how that looks. If I click on visualization. Okay, let's do column. Great. Now I have all of my tickets per type, as you can see here, per month, and the number of tickets. Okay, so that is the information that I want, but also I want to apply a filter. So I'm going to put, on fields. I'm going to put dates filter, and that's going to bring that dates filter right here. And I decide, okay, I want, for example, the past 2 years, and I click on run, and it will show me that data. Okay, perfect. Okay, starting to look better, right? Now, another thing that I can do, I can actually click on edit, and I can decide the type of chart or the type of columns that I want. So, for example, I can do stacked, I can do percentage if I want to see that's 100 out of 100%. I'm gonna do it on stack because I like that better. So that's one way that I can do. And then if I want to change this, like the name of the axis, I'm gonna click on here. So the X we have is months, okay? And the y-axis is going to be, like number of tickets. Yeah, no, that's fine. I can leave it as that. Okay. And another thing also that I can do, I want to see the amount, right? Because when I click over it, when I hover over it, I see it, but I just want to see it all the time for me to have. So I can go, let's see, yeah, on total labels, great, and then value labels. Perfect. No, I'm going to remove that. Too much information. This is great. Then if I hover over it, I can see the difference. Okay, and then, so this is what I want my chart to look like. It looks great. I get to see how many tickets I have according to different ticket types. Really easy for me to see that data. Now I'm going to click on here and I want to save that to my dashboard that I just created with you guys. Click on folder again. I'm going to click on here and then now I'm going to click on ticket type per month. And I'm going to save that to my dashboard. Okay, I know it's a lot of information. There's so many things that we can do here, but just for you to get a little glimpse of what we can do. As I mentioned, you can apply filters, you can do visualization, you can choose different data, you can change around the columns, you can remove some columns, you can pivot some information, and then you have more personalization if you want, customization that you can do here. You can actually change even the color if you want. I like these colors. I'm going to leave it that for now. And another thing that I do want to mention, there is a possibility of merging results. So for example, we have different data set, right? But there is maybe on the tickets, you have all of this information. However, you still want to have another data that is in another data set. So what you can do, you can actually merge results from different reports and have that into one report. Okay. Now, last report I'm going to show you guys is, just to show you quickly, it's just the custom fields that we've added recently. So I'm going to click on ticket custom fields. So basically, these are the custom fields that you've created under admin and then custom fields here. Okay, this is where you would find the one from the ticket custom fields. I can click the field name, the field value, ticket information. Let's see, we can do ticket number, ticket title, and let's see. No, I think that's it of the information that I want. And then I just click on run. And then I will see all of my custom fields that I have, and then the ticket number, ticket title, and then if they have a custom field or not. And then let me see, because I think I can do a pivot with my custom fields to make it look better, I think. If I did it on the right one. Yeah, because now my custom field is a different column. So I have that right here. So just wanted to show you that this is something that we've added recently. Okay, now if I go back to my reports, my advanced, let's do this, advanced reports, I want to go and show you the dashboard that we guys made together. All right, now I click on here. Okay, so I have different folders. So folders are like my favorite dashboard or reports. The shared one is what you'll find right here on the report. That is the viewing reports. But if I go, I think my folder, correct? I'm going to click on advanced reports. And this is the dashboard that I've created with you guys. So this is my first one on the devices. Oh, I wrote the wrong name. Let me see if I can change that here. I can actually change it. If I click on Explore from here, I can change a few things, but I don't want to do that now. Here's my ticket per month. And I can actually, if I click on here, edit dashboard, I can make this bigger. Okay. I can change around the order if I want. I can apply some filters right here, add filters if I want. I can have different settings. Okay, cool settings to know, because a lot of our customers are using this and they're, putting it on a TV in their office, so they see it all the time. So it's good to have this automatically refresh, so for example, if there's new assigned tickets or anything like that, you can see it on the dashboard. You can do, automatically refresh after 1 second, 5 seconds, once an hour. I don't suggest once an hour, but you can do however you want. And these are the filters that you can apply directly on your dashboard. And you can also download it, or you can even schedule it and send that directly to yourself. You can email, you can choose when, you can send it to you, to somebody else. You can also apply filters if you want. Okay, well, this is it for the live demo. However, I'm not done with my presentation, so I'm just going to show you. Okay, sorry. Great, now I'm having an issue again with my presentation. Okay, hold on. Present. Okay. All right. Just wanted to tell you guys that we have more webinars that you guys can see. Okay, should be able to see this now. Yeah. So we have webinars on network discovery, which is a feature that we've developed internally in Atera, that it can scan the network and you can push the Atera agent easily. We have the patching, the IT automation profiles, how to patch and have the latest update on your OS or even on softwares, ticketing, that's the PSA, billing, how you can invoice your customers directly in Atera, and create invoices. And then just for you to know, also, we have the knowledge base where you can search some articles. We have blogs. We have live chat with our support team. If you have any technical questions, we have live chat and email support. So support@atera.com. Both of them are available 24/7 in English. We also do have a live chat and email support, of course, for French and German. The live chat is available only from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. European time. Okay. And this is it for the demo. I hope that was very insightful. I see there's a lot of questions, but I believe my colleagues have answered most of them, if not all of them. But I'm going to look at them now. Let's see. This has been answered. Okay, so there's a chat. Okay. Okay, I see that everyone and my colleagues have answered all of the questions. Thank you, Raphael. Appreciate that. And again, if you have any questions, any further questions or anything like that, you can email us at support@atera.com. This is for any technical inquiries. And of course, as I mentioned, we also have the live chat, and I will share my screen just in case you guys are not aware, you don't know how to use it. Like, not that you don't know how to use it, but you know where it is. So let me just look at that, share my screen again with you. Okay. Here at the bottom, you have a little question mark. You can click on start the live chat. And then here, lovely. Okay, well, usually it does work. Let me try again. Let me refresh this. But then it allows you to select the language that you guys want, either German, English, or French. And it's real people, it's not bots, and we answer really fast. We're very insightful. Our support team is really amazing. So really reach out to them if you have any questions. Okay, great. English, French, German, support. As you can see, the English and the German is offline because it's no longer 6 p.m. in Europe. Okay. Okay, I can see that Damon asked a question to Shayna for documentation, so I won't close yet the webinar. I'll let Shayna answer. Let's see. It's about the reporting. So, of course, I mean, it's about the classic reports, and if you can schedule them and etc. So I can send you this link, Damien. It's a link called just the classic reports, and it should show you how to do all of this. But if you have any further questions, you're welcome. If you have any further questions, then reach out to us. We are here to assist you. You're very welcome, Mitch. Okay, I think this is it. Thank you all for joining. It was a pleasure. Happy Valentine's Day. And thank you all. And again, we're here to assist you. So just reach out to us for any questions and test out the advanced viewing report and, play around with it. There's a lot of reports here available for you guys. So you just need to look at it, see which report has which information and see whichever one is more relevant to you. And then once you know, you can start scheduling them. No need to go into Atera and export that and apply filters. You can just go ahead, schedule it, and send it to yourself on the Monday morning. All right. Thank you, and have a lovely day.